Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you get a fresh episode of Get Woke, Go Broke, starring your favorite host, me. Today's episode, A&E loses half its viewers since dropping live PD. Ooh, 55% of the key demo gone when they decided to take live PD off the air. Your virtue signal just cost you money, half of it. How insane are these people, dude? Have you read a poll? People like police. People don't want to defund the police. And yes, there is a large group of people in this country that either don't care or straight up oppose Black Lives Matter. So why are we seeing the Boston Red Sox Black Lives Matter? Why are we seeing the Major League Baseball people all taking a knee? Now, they didn't kneel for the national anthem. That's an important caveat. They kneeled before it, which I still think is dumb. Then they stood for the national anthem. But no, bending the knee means literally bending the knee. I'm not all about that. So listen. Most people, I think, well, not most people, but a lot of people probably won't care. I want to watch baseball. Look, I got to be honest. I'm not a big sports person, but with baseball coming back, it actually sounded really nice to be able to go to like an outdoor sports bar and order some wings, have the game playing in the background, because as much as I'm not a big fan, like I don't follow all the stats and all the players, it's enjoyable to watch and hang out with your friends and just kind of let the game roll. It's why it works. It's fun to do. It's mostly about just gathering with friends. But now we're getting all this weird politics stuff in it. But I'll tell you what, I'd still be willing to watch maybe if I could go get wings. Apparently, Andrew Cuomo of New York says wings don't count. That's a whole other point. But I'll tell you this, if you took it off the air because you were like, people don't like police, here you go, baby. From the Wall Street Journal, A&E has lost half its viewers since dropping live PD. This is amazing. Ratings for A&E Network have plummeted since it canceled the hit police reality show Live PD on June 10th, a sign of how much the network relies on law enforcement programming. An average primetime viewership for A&E between June 11th and 19th was 498,000 people, down 49% for the same period last year, according to data from Nielsen. Mind you, this is during the pandemic when everybody's ratings are skyrocketing. They dropped by half. You deserve it. Get woke, go broke. According to data from Nielsen, in the key demo, now this is where the money comes from, adults 18 to 49 and 25 to 54, the declines are 55% and 53% respectively. I tell you, my friends, the silent majority has spoken by simply turning off the TV because there was nothing to watch. You see, like I was mentioning with baseball, even if the players kneel, there's going to be a lot of people who are like, I don't care, man. I want to watch some baseball. So they'll just watch. This is different. If you literally cancel the show, people can't watch, even if they wanted to still support you. There could be a ton of people who are like, I'm really happy that you canceled this show. It was the right move. Now I'm not going to watch anything because you have nothing I want to watch. You see how this works? The show, which follows police on their rounds in multiple cities simultaneously, averaged about 1.9 million viewers for its Friday and Saturday night episodes, repeatedly re-aired on other days. It spawned several successful spin-off shows, also canceled. A&E, co-owned by Disney and Hearst, dropped live PD in the wake of the killing of George Floyd. The death has sparked protests. We know this. Viacom CBS Inc.'s Paramount Network last month canceled Cops, another long-running reality show following police on the beat. With under 500,000 viewers per an episode, Cops has a much smaller audience than live PD. Before A&E pulled the show, its primetime viewership was up 4% for the same period in 2019, according to Nielsen. The network has other popular shows, including The First 48, which follows the first 2 days of a criminal investigation, and Court Cam, about outbursts inside courtrooms, but none as successful as Live PD. I got to mention, a lot of this is pretty lowbrow content, okay? But let's be real. People love justice. They really do, man. People love seeing videos of like the bad guy getting caught. Now, in this country, we are innocent until proven guilty, but there's something fun about watching the cops do their thing, explain to you what they're doing and why they're doing it. It's a view into the work of these officers. Now, keep in mind, a lot of these shows, they choose the best of the best. They're not going to show you a dude who's like, we're out driving, I'm going to pull this guy over and give him a ticket. That's not the kind of stuff they pick, right? But people enjoy it. They enjoy watching this stuff. And I got to add, I don't watch this show, but I have to believe, for the most part, if you got big cameras all over these cops, you will reduce the likelihood of infractions, of police brutality, because they're on literal TV, okay? You know, you want cops to have body cams? How about the solution to police brutality is we put local film crews on every police department, every single one. We make it all TV show. Then you can see if the cops are acting a fool or if they're doing their job right. And I'll tell you what, the cops are going to act right. Canceling the show was just bad across the board. They say A&E's ratings declines goes beyond primetime. The total daily average viewership in the week since the show was pulled is down 36%. Wow, man. In the key demo, it's 42 and 46%. Get woke, go broke. A&E gave a statement saying a temporary hit in the ratings that it expected given the success of Live PD, and that it has been mostly replaced by reruns. The network said it has always been able to find new hits and reinvent ourselves. The sister show of Live PD also canceled was Live PD Police Patrol and Live PD Presents PD Cam. That's ridiculous. In some weeks, Live PD Universe accounted for more than 85% of A&E's daily programming. Man, they are becoming the cop channel. And then they decided to just burn it all to the ground. I think that what they were doing, it was cool. Why would they do this, man? Look, I'll tell you what. Be warned of any company publicly traded that does things like this. I don't know if A&E is publicly traded or what. I think Disney and all that, they are. But you have to be nuts to be like, let's cancel our highest rated program and all of its sister program, which account for 85% of our total traffic and our ratings, because some people are protesting. How about you lay low and say nothing and see how things play out at the very least? How about you look at a poll, dude? This is from 2 days ago, the Washington Post. Few Americans want to abolish the police. You got a small handful of lunatics going around scribbling on the ground, defund the police, and they're like, oh, let's cancel our entire network. How many people are going to lose their jobs? How many people are losing money? How stupid do you have to be? Consult at least with standard national polling, do an aggregate. You know what I think one of the biggest problems happening in this country is these marketing consultants, because I've experienced this. You know, when I worked for that ABC News company, they are all woke. They are like, I'm telling you, man, if you start talking about gender, boom, you'll make money. And they're like, let's go for it. And then when they get 100 views, they're like, why isn't it working? Don't ask me. I told you what people want. And they believe it. And then their company burns down. Well, you know what, A&E, it was good while it lasted, I suppose. They say the programs were very profitable, due in part to their low production cost. Live PD in 2019 brought in $292 million in advertising. Oh no, according to ad tracking. My friends, this may be the most epic, the most material get woke, go broke. I am not kidding. They have just flushed $300 million down the toilet for something very few actually were opposed to. What are they thinking? Could you imagine being like an investor at one of these companies and you're like, why? Sell your stock. I don't know, man. I don't have any stock in these companies, whatever. They say when A&E canceled Live PD, the network said, this is a critical time in our nation's history, and we have made the decision to cease production on Live PD. Going forward, we will determine if there is a clear pathway to tell the stories of both the community and the police officers whose role is to serve them. And with that, we will be meeting with the community and civil rights leaders as well as police departments. The franchise's fan base, Live PD Nation, has been very active on social media, encouraging a boycott of the network until the programs are returned, which A&E hasn't ruled out. There we go. You think they're going to walk away from $300 million? I'm going to tell you, no dice. I'm willing to bet they bring this back once everything blows over. They'll wait a few months, the election's coming up, and afterwards, when no one cares, they're going to be like, we're back, baby, bigger and better and badder than ever. With 3 new series. They're gonna layer the whole thing with it, and they're gonna be like, we give you exactly what we want. But for the time being, they don't want cops to look good. I think the Democrats, I think a lot of their supporters at these big companies are desperate to pull out all the stops to beat Trump. I really do, man. They don't want to show you a cop doing the right thing. They want you to think all cops are bad. They want you to believe that when you call the police, there's not going to be a dude showing up to your house being like, so what seems to be the problem, sir? Is there anything I can help you with? They want you to imagine that snarling monsters get out of the car like, we're going to arrest you and beat you and kill you. They don't want you to watch live police doing their job by the book, helping people, responding to calls, saving lives. Why, that would be positive. That would make them look good. But right now, you need to make them look evil and nasty and mean. Oh, I tell you what, man. That's the look. I don't know why they pulled it, but I can tell you they're willing to sacrifice. You know, if they pull it off for a few months, what? Tens of millions of dollars for what? Politics? I don't know. Marketing fear? Whatever, man. Get woke, go broke. Is it really worth it? Apparently so. Maybe somebody's going to get mad about it. It won't happen again. We'll see. Anyway, I got some more segments coming up in a few minutes, and I will see you all shortly.